Title: 10 Stoic Rules for Life. Have you ever experienced the pain of being overlooked by someone you deeply care about? It can feel as though they disregard your emotions and treat you as if you're unimportant. No matter how much love and dedication you show them, they never seem to put you first. But what if there was a way to change this pattern? What if you could make them feel an irresistible urge to value and prioritize you? In this video, we will unveil 10 essential rules that can transform you into an irresistibly engaging person, someone whom others eagerly want in their lives. Each rule we discuss is crucial, and we recommend that you watch until the end to understand why every single one is a key component in changing the dynamics of your relationships for the better. Now let's begin. Rule 1. Embrace mystery. Instead of revealing everything about yourself, become mysterious. The allure of the unknown is powerful, and within this mystery lies your power. As Seneca wisely stated, to be everywhere is to be nowhere. Let this be your guide. Be present, yet retain an air of mystery. Just like a book with subtly veiled chapters, invite others to leaf through the pages of your life with a growing sense of intrigue. In conversations, reveal yourself gradually, allowing others to weave their interest and curiosity into the gaps. This approach turns your persona into a riddle, a puzzle they yearn to solve. Consider the historical figure of Cleopatra. Her allure wasn't just in her beauty or power, but in the enigma she cultivated around herself. Let your actions and words be unpredictable, like a winding path through uncharted territory. This unpredictability will magnetize others, pulling them closer in their quest to understand the depths of your soul. By preserving an air of mystery, you become an irresistible presence, leaving others longing for just a little more. Rule 2. Create a fear of losing you. You people often overlook what is easily accessible, but perspectives shift dramatically when there's a risk of loss. Envision yourself as an irreplaceable entity in their lives, someone whose absence leaves a gaping hole. You are not just another option, you are a vital necessity. Achieve this by embodying independence and self-reliance. Your life is a riveting journey, complete and fulfilling on its own, regardless of their presence. This air of confidence and autonomy draws people in. They see being a part of your life not as a basic entitlement, but as a cherished privilege. This approach aligns with the Stoic philosophy. As Marcus Aurelius once said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Your strength lies in your self-sufficiency and the unique adventure that is your life. People will begin to understand that you're not just seeking their attention, but rather, you are a formidable presence in their lives. They will strive to keep you, recognizing you as a treasure they cannot afford to lose. Rule 3. Create your own happiness. True happiness is an internal creation. It's about embracing self-confidence, satisfaction, and independence, traits that inherently make you more appealing. Instead of relying on others for your joy, nurture your own sense of fulfillment. This independence and self-assuredness carry an undeniable allure, making you more attractive to those around you. Individuals who exude confidence and positivity are naturally magnetic. By achieving happiness within yourself, you become a beacon of hope and inspiration to others. Share the joy you've cultivated, enhancing the lives of those around you. Your presence becomes compelling, shining with the light of positivity and confidence that inevitably attracts others. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence on the future." This quote encapsulates the essence of generating one's own happiness. Remember Theodore Roosevelt, who faced numerous personal challenges but still found joy in his own pursuits. His infectious enthusiasm and self-reliance made him an admirable figure in history, illustrating the power of self-generated happiness. Rule 4. Be valuable and let them invest in you. Recognize that you are a rare find, a gem that others should aspire to hold. The value you carry isn't merely in being present, but in being a significant and intentional part of someone's life. True appreciation emerges from effort and commitment. As others pour their time, emotions, and energy into your life, their attachment to you grows stronger. Your role is not to seek their attention or love desperately, but to show that you are a meaningful and enriching addition to their existence. Allow them the opportunity to invest in you, making your presence a prized aspect of their life. Reflect on the words of Seneca, A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. This embodies the essence of your worth. It is not just in being, but in being sought after and strived for. Consider the dynamic between Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak during the early days of Apple. Jobs recognized Wozniak's unique talents and the value he brought to their venture. He worked tirelessly to support and amplify Wozniak's contribution, understanding that his presence was essential for their success. Rule 5. Don't make them the center of your life. Your life should not revolve entirely around someone else. Picture yourself as a lone, luminous star shining in the night, fueled by your unique light and vitality. You have your own path, independent of anyone else's orbit. It's important not to let your world become narrowly focused on another person, making them the epicenter of your existence. You have your own dreams, ambitions, and a distinct identity. This mindset creates an enigmatic allure, keeping others intrigued by the facets of your life and what drives you. Your autonomous spirit and adventurous demeanor add an attractive dimension to the relationship. It's about complementing each other's lives while maintaining your distinctiveness. By not placing them at the core of your existence, your allure and appeal grow. Living a life outside unnecessary relationship boundaries allows you to continue developing, bringing excitement and a refreshing sense of freedom to your partnership. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher king, once said, "He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe." This quote resonates deeply with the principle of maintaining your independence in relationships. Let's take the example of Sir Isaac Newton, a brilliant scientist who maintained a rich personal life filled with hobbies, friendships, and his own pursuits. His ability to balance his professional achievements with a robust personal identity made him not only a remarkable scientist, but also a well-rounded individual, admired for his independence and personal depth. Rule 6. Prioritize your own needs first. This rule emphasizes the paramount importance of putting your own needs and well-being first in any relationship. Assert your worth and steer clear of situations where you're undervalued and not treated with the respect you deserve. By prioritizing your own needs and happiness, you make a clear statement that you will not allow anyone to belittle your feelings or undermine your self-worth. Your happiness and self-esteem are not up for compromise with someone who doesn't treat you with the necessary care and respect. By prioritizing your own needs and happiness, you become more attractive and influential in anyone's life. This rule is a reminder that your well-being and self-respect are paramount and should always come first. Reflecting on this rule, the life of Roman general and statesman Lucius Quinctius Cincinnatus serves as a poignant example. Cincinnatus, celebrated for his military and political acumen, consistently prioritized his values and integrity. He chose the simplicity of his farm over the trappings of power, distancing himself from those who did not respect his principles. His story exemplifies the importance of prioritizing one's own needs and values, a testament to the strength inherent in self-respect and the prioritization of personal well-being in all facets of life. Rule 7. Don't be always available. The rarest gems aren't found at every corner, and similarly, your availability should not be limitless. Recognize the value of your time, a resource that shouldn't be freely dispensed at the whim of others. Prioritize your own life's narrative. Imagine a life where you're not constantly on standby, where your existence isn't anchored by the expectations of others. You have your own universe to explore, and those who enter it are privileged. Balance is key. Avoid being perpetually on call, awaiting their message, or serving their needs at every turn. Demonstrate that your time and focus are precious. Individuals are naturally drawn to those who have their own passions and agendas. When it's clear you're not just lingering in wait, it sparks their interest. They begin to ponder over your engagements, cultivating a sense of longing. Continuous availability suggests they can access you at their leisure. But remember, you're not just anyone. You are an investment. This isn't about playing games. It's about showing that you have a vibrant life, with or without their presence. By not always being at their beck and call, they learn to value the time they have with you. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." This speaks to the importance of valuing your own time and perception over the fear of missing out or being less available to others. Reflect upon the tale of Ada Lovelace, a woman of profound intellect and creativity. Despite living in an era where women's roles were narrowly defined, Ada did not conform to societal expectations of constant availability or subservience. She immersed herself in her work, exploring complex mathematical theories and collaborating with notable contemporaries like Charles Babbage. Her focus on her own projects and her unwillingness to be perpetually accessible added to her mystique and allure. Ada's story is a testament to the power of maintaining one's individuality and the magnetic appeal it can generate. Her life was not a reactive one, waiting on others. Instead, she carved her own path, captivating those around her by the sheer force of her focused passion and intellect. Rule 8. Stop starting the conversation all the time. The essence of this rule lies in cultivating a balanced approach to initiating communication in any relationship. It's about understanding that constantly being the one to start conversations might not always be beneficial. Let the other person also take the initiative at times. This approach shows that your life is rich with other interests and activities, and it serves as a barometer for their interest in you. Perpetually initiating contact might unintentionally send a message of always being readily available, perhaps too eager. This isn't about playing mind games. It's about fostering a sense of mutual respect and effort in the relationship. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." In the context of communication, this means not mirroring behaviors that can lead to imbalance or feelings of being taken for granted. It's about maintaining your dignity and self-respect, not engaging in a relentless pursuit of attention or validation. Rule 9. Don't be too emotionally attached. This rule highlights the art of emotional balance in the journey to becoming a priority in someone's life. It emphasizes the importance of not letting your emotions dominate the dynamics of a relationship, ensuring that your needs are not only heard, but also respected. It's about striking the right chord between sharing your feelings and maintaining a level-headed demeanor. While emotions are integral to who we are, overexpression can sometimes cast a shadow over our true worth. In the words of the Stoic philosopher Seneca, the greatest remedy for anger is delay. This quote encapsulates the essence of Rule 9, exercising patience and control over our emotional responses. Rule 10. Be willing to walk away. Embracing the power to step back from a relationship that fails to honor your worth is the essence of Rule 10. This rule underscores the vital importance of recognizing your value and maintaining unwavering self-respect. It's crucial to set clear boundaries and expectations for how you wish to be treated in any relationship. When these standards are consistently unmet, it becomes imperative to have the courage to move on, irrespective of the emotional bonds that may exist. This action is not one of insensitivity, rather it's a crucial act of self-care. It stands as a testament to your dedication to self-respect and a firm refusal to sacrifice your well-being for someone who doesn't appreciate your worth. By showing your readiness to exit, you also send a powerful message to the other person, highlighting the seriousness of the situation. This realization can prompt them to understand the importance of prioritizing and valuing you if they wish to continue having you in their life. Your goal isn't to desperately hold on to relationships that don't enhance your joy and self-esteem. Rather, it's to cultivate relationships that are healthy and based on mutual respect. Sometimes, this means finding the fortitude to let go when it's necessary. In the spirit of Stoicism, Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This sentiment captures the essence of Rule 10. The understanding that your inner strength and self-respect are within your control, even when external relationships are not. Triple Tilde's Rule 11, embrace imperfection. In the pursuit of becoming an irresistibly engaging person, it is important to remember that perfection is not the goal. Stoicism teaches us acceptance of our flaws and imperfections. By embracing our humanity, we become relatable and authentic, allowing others to connect with us on a deeper level. Through vulnerability, we create a safe space for others to express themselves as well. Just like the ancient Stoics, such as Epictetus, who acknowledged their own shortcomings, we too can acknowledge our own limitations and learn from them. By demonstrating humility and self-awareness, we invite others to do the same, fostering a sense of empathy and understanding within our relationships. Remember, it is our imperfections that make us unique and interesting. Embrace your quirks and idiosyncrasies, for they are what make you truly one of a kind. By embodying this rule, you become a beacon of authenticity, attracting genuine connections with others who appreciate and value you for who you truly are. Triple backticks. Rule 12. Cultivate gratitude. In the quest to become an irresistibly engaging person, gratitude plays a vital role. The Stoics understood the importance of gratitude in finding fulfillment and contentment in life. By expressing gratitude for the simple pleasures and blessings we have, we cultivate a positive mindset that radiates to others. When we appreciate the little things, like a beautiful sunset or a heartfelt conversation, we invite joy and appreciation into our lives, attracting others who appreciate our positive outlook. Take inspiration from the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." By embodying gratitude, we become magnets for positive energy, drawing others towards us who are inspired by our ability to find happiness in the present moment. Remember, the power of gratitude lies in its ability to transform our perspective and enhance our relationships. By expressing gratitude to those around us, we create a sense of connection and deepen the bonds we share. Rule 13. Practice mindfulness. To truly embody the Stoic philosophy and become an irresistibly engaging person, practicing mindfulness is essential. Mindfulness is the act of being fully present in the moment, observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. By cultivating mindfulness, you develop a deeper understanding of yourself and gain clarity in your interactions with others. Take inspiration from the teachings of the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius, who emphasized the importance of living in the present moment. By being fully present in your conversations and interactions, you create a space for genuine connection and understanding. Additionally, mindfulness allows you to respond to situations with intention and composure, rather than reacting impulsively. This emotional intelligence will not only benefit your own well-being, but also enhance your relationships as you become more attuned to the needs and emotions of others. By incorporating mindfulness into your daily life, you become a calming presence, someone others can rely on for stability and understanding. Practicing mindfulness also fosters empathy, as you develop a genuine interest in others and their experiences, leading to deeper and more meaningful connections. Rule 14. Embrace resilience. Resilience is a key trait to cultivate in your journey towards becoming an irresistibly engaging person. The Stoics understood the power of resilience in overcoming challenges and maintaining inner strength. By embracing setbacks and adversity, you demonstrate a steadfast determination and unwavering spirit. Just like the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who faced numerous hardships but remained resilient, you too can weather the storms of life with grace and fortitude. Your ability to bounce back from setbacks and learn from them will inspire and motivate others to do the same. Resilience also allows you to approach relationships with a sense of perseverance and commitment. It shows others that you are not easily discouraged and will stand by their side through difficult times. By embodying resilience, you become a pillar of support and strength, attracting others who admire your unwavering determination. Rule 15. Embody integrity. Integrity is a fundamental principle in Stoic philosophy, and it is crucial in becoming an irresistibly engaging person. By living with integrity, you align your thoughts, actions, and values, creating a strong sense of authenticity and trustworthiness. Embrace honesty and transparency in your relationships, allowing others to see your true character. Integrity involves keeping your word, being accountable for your actions, and treating others with respect and fairness. Your commitment to moral principles will inspire others to follow suit and establish deeper connections based on trust and mutual understanding. Throughout history, individuals who embodied integrity have left a lasting impact. Consider Mahatma Gandhi, whose unwavering commitment to truth and nonviolence led India to independence. His integrity earned him the respect and admiration of millions, making him an influential figure in history. By embodying integrity, you become a beacon of moral strength, attracting others who value honesty and authenticity. Your relationships will flourish as trust and mutual respect become the foundation of your connections. Rule 16. Foster empathy. Empathy is a powerful tool in becoming an irresistibly engaging person. The Stoics recognize the importance of understanding and connecting with others' emotions and experiences. By cultivating empathy, you create a safe and supportive environment for those around you. Take the time to actively listen and understand the perspectives of others. Show genuine interest in their thoughts and feelings and validate their experiences. By acknowledging and empathizing with their emotions, you create a sense of understanding and compassion. Empathy also allows you to navigate conflicts and difficult situations with grace and understanding. By putting yourself in someone else's shoes, you can approach disagreements with empathy and find common ground for resolution. Reflect on the life of Nelson Mandela, a leader who epitomized empathy. Despite enduring years of imprisonment and adversity, Mandela remained empathetic towards his oppressors, leading to a peaceful transition to democracy in South Africa. By fostering empathy, you become a source of support and understanding, attracting others who appreciate your ability to connect on a deep and meaningful level. Your relationships will flourish as empathy becomes a cornerstone of your interactions. Rule 17. Practice self-reflection. Self-reflection is a fundamental practice in Stoic philosophy and essential in becoming an irresistibly engaging person. By regularly examining your thoughts, actions, and motivations, you gain self-awareness and insight into your own behavior. Allocate time for introspection and contemplation to understand your values, strengths, and areas for growth. By understanding yourself, you can better navigate your relationships and make conscious choices that align with your principles. Self-reflection also allows you to cultivate humility and learn from your mistakes. By acknowledging and learning from your failures, you demonstrate personal growth and a willingness to improve. This humility and self-awareness will inspire others to do the same and foster a culture of continuous learning and development. Reflect on the life of Maya Angelou, a poet and civil rights activist who emphasized the power of self-reflection. She once said, "I've learned that I still have a lot to learn." Through her commitment to self-reflection, Angelou continually evolved as a person and made a profound impact on others. Rule 18. Cultivate patience. Patience is a virtue that can greatly enhance your ability to connect with others and become an irresistibly engaging person. In the fast-paced world we live in, it's easy to become impatient and rush through interactions. However, by practicing patience, you show that you value the time and presence of others. Take the time to truly listen and understand the perspectives of those around you. Resist the urge to interrupt or rush the conversation. Show empathy and compassion by giving others the space they need to express themselves fully. Patience also allows you to navigate challenging situations with a calm and collected demeanor. Instead of reacting impulsively, take a step back and assess the situation before responding. This thoughtful approach demonstrates maturity and emotional intelligence, making you a trusted confidant and problem solver. Reflect on the life of Eleanor Roosevelt, a woman known for her patience and diplomacy. As the First Lady of the United States, she faced numerous challenges and controversies. However, her ability to remain patient and composed in difficult situations earned her the respect and admiration of people around the world. By cultivating patience, you become a grounding force in relationships, fostering a sense of trust and stability. Your ability to listen and understand deeply will make others feel heard and valued. Triple Tilde's Rule 19. Cultivate compassion. Compassion is a key element in living a stoic life and becoming an irresistibly engaging person. By showing empathy and understanding towards the struggles and challenges of others, you create a bond based on genuine care and support. Practice active compassion by actively seeking opportunities to help and uplift those around you. Offer a listening ear, lend a helping hand, or simply show kindness in your interactions. By demonstrating compassion, you create a positive ripple effect that can inspire others to do the same. Reflect on the life of Mother Teresa, whose unwavering compassion for the poor and marginalized inspired millions. Her selfless acts of kindness and service exemplify the power of compassion to make a lasting impact on the lives of others. Incorporating compassion into your relationships fosters a deeper connection and understanding. It allows you to create a safe space where others feel seen, heard, and supported. Triple tildes. In conclusion, by embracing imperfection, cultivating gratitude, practicing mindfulness, and embodying integrity, we can become irresistibly engaging individuals. Through resilience, empathy, self-reflection, patience, and compassion, we foster deep connections and create a positive impact on the lives of others. Let us strive to embody these Stoic principles and transform our relationships for the better. Triple tildes.